Payoff pitch coming to Cortez. Swinging a ground ball foul. Another payoff pitch coming to Cortez. Springers looks in and deals a ground ball. Leger gloves it, but she is unable to come up with the play. It was a nice stop, but Cortez reaches on a...
Batting second, the shortstop, number 3, Christina Klum.
So Cortez on. And bunt showed down. It's picked up by Mayers. Throw to Bautista to first is in time, and almost a collision there between Lascano and Mayers as Christina Clawberg bunts Cortez over to second for McKaylee Dooley, who got the win yesterday for the Spartans. Almost had a complete game shutout, but the Sharks broke that in the 7th inning. First pitch is line in a center, caught by Edmondson on the run. Not enough from Dooley as the first pitch took Springers deep, but the infield praising Edmondson for her incredible range and the ability to track down the ball. So 2 outs and a runner on second for Bailey Phillips. First pitch, throw back to second as, Cortez nearly caught off the bag. Pitch was a ball. Phillips yesterday reached base twice, scored once. Next pitch is fouled off. It is going out of play into the trees. One coming to Phillips. Spartans have a runner in scoring position. 1-1 just misses the outside. 2-1. Try to get a swing on that off-speed break pitch, but 2-1 pitch is slice foul, and that one is, I think that cleared the batting cages. Sun's starting to come out. Just about in the middle of a South Florida day. It'll probably heat up in about another hour or so, but we're inside. We have air conditioning, so we don't have to worry about that. A 2-2 pitch from Springers. Just misses the outside, and Cortez thought about heading for third, but had to hold back as Suzuki was ready to fire at third in case she did decide to try to steal. Full count now to Phillips. 2 down here in the first. Payoff pitch, a ground ball right to Lascano. Good glove. Throw over to first is in time. The Spartans get the leadoff hitter aboard, but they strand her at second. Sharks come to bat in the bottom of the first on IssueSharks.com.
Jansen. At second base, number 12, Erica Matic. At third base, number 15, Bailey Phillips. At shortstop, number 3, Christina Klauber. The battery for the Spartans. In the circle, number 16, Sam Kay. And behind the plate, number 50.
Spartans taking the field for the first inning. On the mound is Samantha Kay. Comes into this matchup 2-3 overall, with 2 complete games. Behind the plate is Maddie Farrell. As first through third is Emily Jansen, Erica Matic, Christina Klauberg, and Bailey Phillips. Left to right, Shelby Press, Serena Cortez, and out in right is Lauren Pasco. Kaylin Blackwood will lead off for the Sharks in the home half of the first inning. One for 3 yesterday with a single and a pair of strikeouts. Kay, a sophomore left-handed pitcher. The first pitch is a ground ball right to Matic. A throw to first is in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Well, 1 out. That'll bring up the right fielder, Megan Maloney. Maloney usually hitting near the bottom of the lineup, but she's been hitting well the last few games, so she has been promoted to the second spot in the lineup. The 1-0 to Maloney is in it for strike 1, 1-1. Wind shifting more towards right center. Next pitch is line into left, but not enough as Press makes the catch. 4 pitches and 2 outs for Kay.
Batting third in center field, number 11, Dana Edmondson.
2 outs and the base is empty now for Dana Edmondson. That pitch way off the mark. And good thing nobody was on base. The 1-0 to Edmondson is sliced foul into the batting cages. 1-1 the count. Next pitch way upstairs, 2-1 on Edmondson. And Cortez moving around a lot. Now she's shifted more towards left center, now making her way back towards center. Next pitch, check swing. She went, strike 2. She wanted to go, and by the time she saw where that pitch was, she had already committed. 2-2 pitch now to Edmondson. Went 1 for 2 yesterday. Single, reached on fielder's choice. 2-2 pitch coming. And a little looper. That's going to drop for a base hit. Edmondson's aboard with a 2-out single. Just blooped it right in front of Press out in shallow left.
Number 34 and the pitcher, Dominique Springer.
1 out and 1 on for Dominique Springers. Cortez continues to shift between center and left center. And Edmondson takes off on the first pitch. The throw. Did the tag get there? No, it did not. That was very close. Edmondson being aggressive, taking off. The throw was on the spot by Maddie Farrell, but the tag was just beaten by Edmondson, touching second. So that's her 3rd stolen base of this series. Next pitch, a little check swing, and it goes right to the glove of Matic. And we are through 1 scoreless between the Sharks and Spartans. First game of this doubleheader on ASUSharks.com. Top of the second at the 80 Griffin Sports Complex, Maddie Farrell is going to lead off.
The catcher, Maddie Farrell.
Farrell yesterday, 1 for 4 with a RBI single. It's the bottom of the lineup that really did most of the damage for the Spartans yesterday. As the first pitch is outside for ball 1. Springers looks in, the 1-0. There's that off-speed pitch. It's in there for strike 1. Catch that outside corner. Springers taking their time. The 1-1 is a line drive foul. Got her swing on a pitch inside. We 1-2 now on Farrell. Spartans not a team that strikes out a lot, as this one is fouled off. They're a team that's only struck out 71 times to their opponent's 158 coming into this 3-game series. 1-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. The ball goes in the dirt. Throw is in time to first for out number 1.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 18, Shelby Press.
One out, nobody on for Shelby Press. Press is the one that got it going for the Spartans. She was 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 runs scored. She shows bunt, and it's inside for ball 1. She started the second inning yesterday with a double, and that started a run of 4 straight base hits and 2 runs for the Spartans. The 1-0 misses inside, 2-0. Springers looks in, the 2-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch, that gets in there for strike 1. Two-one pitch is in there for strike 2 on the inside corner. Blackwood shifted a bit deep. This press hit went over her head yesterday. 2-2 pitch coming, 2 press. Springer steals a foul ball into the net. Shifting now towards dead center. Springer's taking her time, trying to get the pitch that she wants. Two pitch is coming. Springer's deals. Upstairs, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. One on the base is empty. And a swing. Oh, no, strike 3. Called strike 3. Almost thought she swung, but she got caught looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Springers. 2 up and 2 down.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 19.
It looked like she was going to swing on that off-speed pitch, but she held up. It dropped in the strike zone for strike 3 as Press rung up looking. First pitch to Jansen is upstairs for ball 1. Jansen yesterday going 3 for 4 with 3 singles and 3 runs batted in. 2 outs and the base is empty here as she looks at strike 1. One pitch. Swinging a little ground. Nope, it's foul. It is foul. Actually, no, they're going to say out. Batter's interference. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Spartans. Sharks come to the bottom of the home half of the second inning. Scoreless on IssueSharks.com. Lexi Storr will lead off the home half of the second inning for the Sharks. 1 for 3 yesterday with a double. First pitch is in there for strike 1 on the outside corner. Next pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. Next pitch is skied in the air to center. Cortez under it, makes the catch for out number 1. And 1 out, the base is empty now for Alex Suzuki.
Alex Suzuki.
Drew a walk. And then she scored the lone run. Batted in by Bautista. First pitch is in there on the outside corner for strike 1. Next pitch, a ground ball right to the glove of Phillips. The throw to first is in time. A quick 2 up and 2 down for Kay.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 18.
2 outs for Daniela Bautista. Had that long double to the left field wall. And that one just misses outside. The third straight at bat that Kay has gone to the outside corner for the first pitch. That time was not called strike 1. The 1-0. Same spot, strike 1. That one just a bit more inside to get that corner. Trying to stay low and away from these Shark hitters. Hit it And that one way outside, but Bautista, big swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. That one outside, but a swing and a miss. Strike three, a quick 3 up and 3 down. Through 2, scoreless. The first game is doubleheader on NEShoeSharks.com. Lauren Pascoe will lead off the third inning for the Spartans. Came into pinch run yesterday as she swings in the first pitch and fouls it off. Comes into this series hitting .545, but she's only got, this is only her 23rd plate appearance. 12 for 22 on the year. Next pitch upstairs, 1-1. One pitch is low in the dirt. 2-1 the count. After this matchup, the Sharks will have one more midweek doubleheader, as there's a looper foul up the first base line, 2-2 the count. Then after that, their next six weekends will be SSC series, a 3-game series. They have, of those 6, 4 of them at home. 2-2 pitch is in the dirt. Of course, the Sharks will be on the road until April 6th, where they'll host Florida Tech for a 3-game series. Payoff pitch coming, swinging a little looper. That'll come into the glove of Keely Mayers for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 12, Erica Matic.
Now the 9th hitter in the lineup, Erica Matic. One for 4 the single. First pitch, she pops it in the air to left. Blackwood took a few steps forward, but then she had to backtrack a bit. She nearly overran it there, but she was able to make the catch for out number 2. Now we're back to the top of the lineup. Serena Cortez led the game off with a single, and then she was stranded at second. The first pitch, a ground ball. It's a little slow. Roller right to Leggero. Throw to first is high, but it is in time. She is out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Spartans. We go to the home half of the third inning. We are scoreless so far on NSUSharks.com. Lauren Reyes in center field for the time being, in place of Cortez. We're in the bottom of the third inning, scoreless so far at the 80 Griffin Sports Complex. It'll be Keely Mayers to lead off for the Sharks. Yesterday she went 0 for 2. She was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming from Kay is low and away, ball 1. Next pitch just misses, too high, ball 2. To a pitch to Mayers is a ground ball. Past Phillips. Picked up. The throw is not going to be in time. Mayers beats out the throw from Clawberg, and she's in with an infield single. Well, that'll bring up Sydney Leggero, the shortstop, batting in the 9th position. Well, this is what Coach Lemaire wants. If Leggero could get a good bunt down, she could advance Mayers over to second. And Phillips is in position like she is expecting a bunt to come her way. First pitch was called a strike as Leggero went for the bunt and missed. The next pitch she misses again. O2 now on Leggero. Next pitch, she bloops it in the air to left field. This will drop for a base hit. Mayers is in second. Well, how about that after Leggero misses badly on the first 2 pitches trying to bunt on the 0-2, she gets a base hit in the left center.
The left fielder, number 3, Caitlin.
Well, Coach Lemaire wanted one out and a runner on second. Now the Sharks have 2 on and nobody out for Kaylin Blackwood to lead off, the leadoff hitter, who grounded to second. First pitch, I believe, was called a ball. It was outside. Next pitch, he wants to show bunt again, but it's outside, not going that time. 2-0 the count. Trying to bunt Mayers over to third and Leger over to second. Next pitch, that ball drops, and that ball goes, I don't know if that was a foul ball or... It may have, I think it was a foul ball. It wasn't dropped because Mayers stopped running. So it's foul ball, 2-1 the count. Two and one the count to Blackwood. It is a swing and a miss, and a double steal for the Sharks. No throw. Double steal puts the Sharks at second and third with nobody out, and a 2-2 count for Blackwood. See if Kay goes back to that rise ball. And this one is line. That'll drop for a base hit. Mayers is coming in to score, and Leger is held at third. Coach Lemaire trying to be aggressive, but not too aggressive, making sure Leger is not thrown out at the plate. And the RBI single by Kaylin Blackwood opens up the scoring at 1-0. Nobody out still now for Megan Maloney. Runners on the corners. Leger at third. Blackwood at first. And the ball gets away, but it is foul. And really aggressively, Leger looked like she was gunning for home. I don't think I've ever... Very rare do you see someone steal home. I think they were actually going for a squeeze bunt with nobody out. And Phillips is playing up like she's expecting it. The next pitch is upstairs, and Leger is heading over. Leger is actually staying at third. Blackwood stole second. Very, very aggressive base running. That's 4 stolen bases for the Sharks. They're at second and third, nobody out, and a 1-1 count. But good, very good discipline there by Leger to not take off as the throw was supposedly going over to second. And that one is called strike 2 on the outside corner. So it's a 1-2 count on Maloney. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Sharks have a 1-0 lead. Next pitch way upstairs. 2-2. Maloney. 2-2. Is a foul ball off the net. In the last home game, Maloney had a very solid bat in the second game of the doubleheader against Albany State, hitting a pair of doubles and a triple. 2-2 pitch to Maloney, and she swings and misses for strike 3. Got her chased on an outside pitch. 1 away for Dana Edmondson. Runners on second and third for Dana Edmondson. A big out there for Kay as she got Maloney down swinging on a pitch way outside. And the Sharks been swinging on that pitch as of recently in this inning. The first pitch to Edmondson is grounded. Fielded. The throw to home is not in time. There's no tag. Sydney Leger on her horse, beating the throw. As Edmondson's fielder's choice brings in another run. The Sharks are up 2-0. Blackwood now at third as Leger crosses the plate. Edmondson is on first. Let's see now if Edmondson will steal. And there she goes as the first pitch was fouled off by Dominique Springers. Well, Edmondson being aggressive. She's already got a stolen base today. The Sharks have 4 total. Let's see if Edmondson will go again. And there she goes. No throw over to second as Mayers, well, actually, yeah, Blackwood staying on third. Edmondson steals second. A 1-1 count to Springers. Second and third again for the Sharks. Swinging a ground ball, gloved, turn and throw to first from Kay to Jansen for out number 2. I'll bring up Lexi Storer, 2 on and 2 outs. Kay pitching, trying to find the bottom of the plate, or the bottom of the strike zone, to get ground balls right, keep it in the infield. First pitch, that off-speed pitch, misses low, ball 1. Storer flew out to center in her first at-bat. Blackwood's on third, Edmondson's on second. Sharks have a 2-0 lead. Next pitch, a big swing and a miss, strike 1. One to Storer. In the dirt, ball 2. Edmondson had a double yesterday. And this is a ground ball. Nicely gloved, though, by Matic. Throw to first is in time, but the Sharks get 2. They leave 2 in scoring position, but they go to the they go to the third inning. We're through 3. Going into the fourth, Sharks lead at 2-0. The first game is doubleheader on HUSharks.com. Top of the fourth inning at the 80 Griffin Sports Complex. Christina Clawberg will lead off for the Spartans. Sharks have a 2-0 lead. And Kay limited the damage to only those 2 runs, getting a couple groundouts to end the inning. Clawberg with a sac bunt, swings hard in this one. Leger gloves and throws to first in time for out number 1. Clawberg grounds out for the second time as McKaylee Dooley steps in. Flew out to Edmondson in her first at-bat. 1-0 the count. A quick update in Melbourne baseball. The Sharks lead in Florida Tech 2-0. Next pitch, ground ball foul up the third base line. One pitch coming to Dooley, the winning pitcher yesterday's matchup. Off-speed pitch, that's in there for strike 2. One-two pitch on Dooley. swinging a rocket, but foul. Good thing that wasn't fair. One-two pitch coming again. Swinging a high chopper that is over the infield for a base hit. Dooley just got enough of that one to bounce it over the infield, and she's on with a one-out single. Spartans trying to respond to the 2 runs the Sharks got in the bottom of the third. And it brings up Maddie Farrell. Oh, no, so Bailey Phillips. Maddie Farrell in the on-deck circle. Phillips grounded to third in her first at-bat. This is that part of the lineup that is very sketchy for the defense, for the Sharks defense, as the middle to the bottom of the lineup did most of the damage. 0-1 count coming. Dooley on first. Next pitch outside. Ball 1. Suzuki looking to throw. Almost thought about throwing to first, but Dooley not far off the bag to force a throw. One pitch is a line drive into right center. That drops for a base hit. That's to the wall. The throw is cut off and the ball dropped. The third base coach was given the green light, like waving home Dooley, but she did not try to score. And the Spartans all of a sudden are in business with a one-out single and a double. They have 2 on and 1 out for Maddie Farrell. One out, runners on second and third for the Spartans. Dooley and Phillips, third and on second and third. Dooley was being waved around home, but she stopped at third. The first pitch misses outside on Farrell for ball 1. With that double, that's the third the Spartans have hit in this series. Next pitch misses up and in, ball 2. Big at bat here. The 2-0 pitch is in the dirt. 3-0. Green light pitch here. Let's see what Springers does. And it is inside. A 4-pitch walk to Maddie Farrell, and with 1 out, the bases are loaded for the Spartans.
The left fielder, number 18,
for Shelby Press. A double play could end it here. It'll end the inning. Sharks put up 2 in the home half of the third. Spartans with the bases loaded in the fourth. First pitch is too low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch to Press. Inside, 2-0. Two-0 pitch to Press. Swinging a rocket that'll drop in for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score, and the Spartans have tied it up at 2 apiece with a 2-run single by Shelby Press.
The first baseman, number 19, Emily Jensen.
Well, the inning started with a ground out and then a single, double, walk, and a single. A pinch runner for Maddie Farrell.
Pinch runner for the University of Tampa, number 20, Mackenzie Allen.
Mackenzie Allen.
Second base.
1 out for Jansen. Called out in the batter's interference in the second. The Spartans respond with 2 runs of their own. They're looking for more with 1 out and a runner scoring position. Ground ball to third. Lascano steps on third. Throws to first. It is in time. A 5-3 double play. That'll end the threat. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Let's see how the Sharks respond as the Spartans now have tied it 2-2 on NSUSharks.com.
Defensive change for Tampa in center field, number 14, Serena Cortez. Cortez, the new center fielder.
Serena Cortez back in center field for the Spartans. Alex Suzuki will lead off the home half of the 4th inning for the Sharks. It is a 2-2 game now after the Spartans get a 2-run single to respond to 2 runs the Sharks put in the inning. And here's Suzuki driving one deep to left field. This one is off the wall. Suzuki is over to second with a leadoff double. And here's Bautista grounding over to first. Throw over to third is not in time as the ground out gets Suzuki over to third with 1 out.
The first baseman, number 22, Keeling.
So ground out by Bautista moves Suzuki over to third for Keely Mayers, who singled and scored in the 3rd inning. She takes ball 1. The 1-0 is way high, 2-0. 2-0 on Mayers. See if K goes to the outside. It's a ground ball base hit through the hole, and that'll regain the lead for the Sharks. A big base hit by Keely Mayers. Coach Lemaire is fired up on the third base sideline.
The shortstop, number 1, Sydney LeJaire.
Just like that, the Sharks have regained the lead. It's 3-2. The RBI by Mayers, and here's a bunt attempt laid down by LeJaire, and she fouls it. LeJaire singled in her first at bat, and she scored, trying to bunt Mayers over to second. Let's see if she actually gets a base hit again. Next pitch, she swings and lifts this one, drives it to deep left field, but not enough, though, as Press is able to track it down. But here is Mayers tagging up and going to second.
The left fielder, number 3, Kaylin Blackwood.
LeJaire almost got it over the head of Shelby Press, but it wasn't enough. Runner scoring position now for Kaylin Blackwood. 1 for 2 with a RBI single. And here's a ground ball picked up, though, by K. Throw to first is in time. It looked like it was going to get by the pitcher's mound. But the Sharks regain the lead at 3-2. We're through 4. On NHCSharks.com, Sharks lead at 3-2 going into the 5th. Top of the 5th inning at the 80 Griffin Sports Complex. Sharks have regained the lead 3-2 thanks to a Keely Mayers RBI single. Sharks nearly snagged another, but Blackwood's ground ball was snagged by K just before it went past the mound. And K showing that great range. Pasco to lead off, and this one is blooped. Calling it off as LeJaire makes the catch for out number 1. One pitch and 1 out. That'll bring up Erica Matic. Flew out to left in her first at bat. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. The 1-0. To Matic is lined into left center. That'll drop for a base hit. A 1-out single once again for the Spartans.
Number 14, Serena Cortez.
That brings the top of the lineup back for Serena Cortez. Grounded out to end the 3rd. Sharks trying to avoid another 2-run run for the Spartans with 1 out. First pitch, throw back to first. Tag is not applied in time. Cortez 1 for 2 with a single. Stranded at second. The 1-0 pitch, the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1-1. Pasco on first. Bunt showed, placed down, picked up by Mayer. Throw to first is in time to Bautista for out number 2. Well, that will move that will move Matic over to second for Christina Clawberg. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position for the Spartans. First pitch will miss the outside corner. Ball 1. The 1-0 to Clawberg. Grounded out twice. She pops this one up foul. 1-1 the count. One coming. Swing and a miss. A nasty off-speed pitch by Springers. Counts now 1-2 to Clawberg. Wind shifting towards right center. Matic is on second. Wind now going towards center field, helping out any fly balls. 1-2 pitch to Clawberg. A ground ball. Bautista charging it. Dangerous hop. A throw to first in time. Good play by Daniela Bautista. And the Sharks put a 0 on the board. On defensively, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Sharks holding on to a 3-2 lead on NSUSharks.com. Quick update in Melbourne. Baseball up on Florida Tech 5-0. Here in South Florida, the Sharks are leading the Spartans 3-2 in the first game of this doubleheader. Megan Maloney will lead off to start the home half of this inning. Maloney with a fly out and a strikeout. First pitch, check swing, fouled up the third base line and out of play. Oh, 1 on Maloney. Next pitch is skied left field. Foul. 0-2 on Maloney. On Maloney. Shutout swinging her last at bat. Upstairs, just off. 1-2. One-two pitch. Kay looking in. And it's a ground ball under the glove of Matic for a base hit. Maloney's on to lead off the 5th. Just getting it past Matic over in the 4-hole. And that'll bring up Dana Edmondson. Let's see if the Sharks will be aggressive with Maloney on first. They've been aggressive today, as they've got 5 stolen bases as the first pitch is skied foul into the batting cages. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch gets in there for strike 2 on Edmondson. She's reached base twice, single and a fielder's choice with a run batted in. The 0-2 pitch to Edmondson. Upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch, a ground ball right off of Kay's glove. She picks up, throws to first. It doesn't look like it's in time. It's not. That was very, very close, but Edmondson beating it out. So the error moves Maloney over to second. Edmondson is on first for Dominique Springers. And first pitch, she lines it. That's a base hit in the 6th hole. Maloney's being waved home. She's going to score. And Springers has given the Sharks a 4-2 lead with an RBI single.
Number 26.
That was just under the glove of Clawberg. Sharks now ahead 4-2 with nobody out. Runners on first and second for Lexi Storer. And that is Springer's first hit in this series, and it's an RBI single in the bottom of the 5th inning. Sharks lead at 4-2 for Lexi Storer, who's 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a ground out. Edmondson is on second. Springers is on first. First pitch shows bunt. The ball is in the dirt. There's no throw. A double steal. Coach Lemaire not playing any games with the base runners. That's the second double steal in this game. Springer is at second. Edmondson is at third. That pitch just misses low, 2-0. Ball 2-0 count to Storer, and I think she fouled that one. 2-1. Tried to squeeze bunt up the first base line. Jansen playing up. Spartans trying to prevent any more runs from coming across the plate. Nobody out with runners on second and third for the Sharks. Storer with a 2-1 count. Kay looks in. It is low and away, 3-1. to Storer. This is a green light pitch usually to see what Kay does. And it's a ground ball base hit for Storer. Edmondson's going to score. The Sharks are up 5-0. 5-2.
Number 4.
5-2. Beg your pardon, my bad math there. And the Sharks respond with 3 unanswered runs after the Spartans have tied it up at 2. And Edmondson was pumped up after Lexi got that base hit. Just got it between Matic and Jansen. It was a 3-1 pitch, too. And Lexi gets her first hit today, and it's an RBI single. Scoring Edmondson. Springers is now at third with nobody out. First pitch to Suzuki is laid down the bunt. Nobody's home. Suzuki's safe. Lexi's going to third. She's safe. The throw gets away. Storer stands up. She's running home. And Suzuki's in at third. Suzuki's in at third. And Coach Lemaire is going nuts. What? 2 runs have crossed the plate.
Daniela Bautista.
2 runs have crossed the plate. It is 7-0, and here's a little blooper. Is it enough to tag? The catch is made. Tagging is Suzuki. The run is going to score, but a sac fly by Daniela Bautista.
Number 22, Keely Mayers.
It is a 8-2 lead, and here's Keely Mayers with a single over Phillips, and Mayers is 3 for 3 with 3 singles, and there is still nobody out.
Sydney Leger.
And that'll bring up Sydney Leger, but we have a conference on the mound. We'll be right back here on NSUSharks.com. Sydney Leger up to bat, nobody out with a runner on first. A new pitcher, and Jansen is pitching. That first pitch nearly hits Leger, and it looks like at first base, I believe, is McKaylee Dooley. And the bunt laid down, picked up by Jansen, throw to Dooley at first is in time for out number 1. And that'll move
Number 3,
Mayers over to
Blackwood.
Mayers over to second.
Come on, this is why I don't want the score person.
And the first pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1 for Kaylin Blackwood, who is 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a pair of groundouts. Well, what a 5th inning for the Sharks. And that pitch upstairs. With a 5-run inning, they took the lead 3-2 in the 4th after the Spartans tied it up at 2. So the Sharks have scored 5. The Sharks have scored 6 unanswered. Here's a ground ball over to Mattis. Throw to first is just in time. And that is out. And that is out number 3. We're through 5. A 5-run inning for the Sharks. They now lead at 8-2. The first game is doubleheader on NSUSharks.com. Kaylee Dooley will lead off the 6th inning, and the first pitch, she gets hit in a free base.
Number 15, Bailey Phillips.
That'll bring up Bailey Phillips. Well, Coach Lemaire is not messing around with the base runners. 7 stolen bases, and on Alex Suzuki's sac bunt, she had Lexi running to third the entire way, and that ended up scoring another run. Well, technically another pair of runs because Alex ended up at third, and then she was brought in by Daniela Bautista's sac fly. So the Sharks have scored 6 unanswered after Tampa tied it up at 2 in the 3rd inning. Actually, check that score sheet. 4th inning. The Sharks got 2 in the bottom of the 3rd, and then Tampa got 2 in the top of the 4th. Since then, the Sharks have put up 6 unanswered. They lead 8-2. A 1-1 count now to Phillips, who is 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out. And she swings and misses through that one. Strike 2. Dooley's on first. That pitch outside, 2-2. Two pitch misses low. It's a full count. And update in Melbourne, Florida Tech with a couple home runs. They lead the Sharks now 6-5 after trailing 5-0. Seems like that park is very short today. Full count pitch to Phillips. Swinging a ground ball to Lascano. No one's home at second, but throw to first is in time for out number 1.
Number 54, Maddie Farrell.
Maddie Farrell at the plate. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. First pitch, he grounds it right to Lascano at third. And the throw to second is not in time. I don't know why. She just didn't throw it to first to get the for sure out. So Farrell reaches on a fielder's choice. Lascano probably should just taken the for sure out, but now the Spartans have 2 on and 1 out. She thought she can catch Dooley, who is a bit off the bag. Well, see if the Sharks can get it. We're not. 1-0 is a ground ball almost through. Bautista couldn't make the stop. The throw home to Suzuki's on the mark, and watch out, the bases are loaded with 1 out for Emily Jansen. Spartans with the bases loaded and 1 out, down 8-2. First pitch to Jansen is low for ball 1. Dooley's on third, Farrell's on second, and Press is on first. Next pitch is Sky to Blackwood, deep to left. It's over her head. At least 2 runs. They're going to send a 3rd run. Actually, no. They hold her. There's runners. Runners are caught up. And there's no play. Well, pinch hitting for Pasco is Emily Profit. With 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position, the Spartans have have cut the lead to 8-4 after a 2-run double by Emily Jansen. A base hit could cut the lead to 2. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. The Sharks nearly had a second out, a ground ball to third. They try to go to second to hold up the runner. That run ends up scoring. With 1 out, the Spartans threatening to cut the lead to at least 2. Sharks have to do some more work in the bottom of the 6th as there's strike 2 on the outside corner. Bottom of the lineup coming through for the Spartans here in the 6th. They've brought in 2 runs already. That one's outside, 1-2. One-two pitch coming in on Profit. Swinging a fly ball. This is not deep enough. Leger under it makes the catch for out number 2. No tag. So that takes some pressure off as there are 2 outs for the bottom of the lineup. And now the pitcher for Erica Matic. We'll check second baseman. The first baseman's now pitching. And a ground ball to Leger. Throw to first is in time. The Spartans get 2, but that's all they get as the Sharks still hold on to an 8-4 lead going in the home half of the 6th on NSUSharks.com. Bottom of the 6th inning at the A.D. Griffin Sports Complex. Megan Maloney will lead it off for the Sharks. 1 for 3 with a single. She led off the 5th inning with a single, ended up scoring, and that led to a 5-run inning for the Sharks. But Spartans got 2 more, and the Sharks' 6-run lead now is trimmed to 2 as Maloney takes a first pitch, strike 1. Next pitch upstairs. Maloney, Edmondson, and Springer's due up. One is lifted into left center. That'll drop for a base hit. Maloney is on for the second time to lead off the inning. That'll bring Dana Edmondson to the plate. She has reached base 3 times, a single, a fielder's choice, and an error. First pitch to Edmondson is a ground ball through the gap of Klubberg for a base hit, and Maloney's at second. Edmondson is on base for the 4th time today. And that'll bring up Dominique Springers. Springers 1 for 3 with an RBI single that came in the 5th inning, and the Sharks trying to answer back those runs the Spartans got. First pitch outside. Now let's see if Coach Lemaire calls another double steal. They've already pulled off a double steal twice in this game. Next pitch upstairs, ball 2 is the call. Right now, if my stats are correct, Edmondson has 3 stolen bases today. The 2-0 pitch, the bunt is foul. Foul ball makes the count 2-1 to Springers. Trying to bunt the runners over to second and third. 2-1 pitch to Springers. And he's swinging I don't know if that was in the dirt or if it was in play, but Springers is out, but the runners move over to second and third with 1 out for Lexi Storer. First pitch to Storer, ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for out number 2. 2 outs with runners on second and third now for Alex Suzuki.
Number 4, Alex Suzuki.
Do something weird again. She's singing.
Hit the scoreboard. That's what I said.
Suzuki is 2 for 3 with a double and a single. She takes the first pitch for strike 1 on the inside corner. Next pitch is outside, 1-1. Suzuki reached on a single last time. She bunted in the perfect spot, and then she ended up at third on a throwing error. 1-1 pitch. This one is blooped. It is not caught. The flip to first is in time. The Sharks get the first 2 on, but then 3 straight outs. Sharks are retired. We go to the top of the 7th. Sharks leading it 8-4. In the first game of this doubleheader on ASUSharks.com. Top of the 7th inning. Serena Cortez will lead off. It's the top of the lineup for the Spartans. The Sharks holding on to a 4-run lead. First pitch misses inside for ball one. Cortez 1 for 3 with a single. That came in the first inning. Next pitch is fouled up the first base line and out of play. The 1-1 coming to Cortez. Will miss low and in for ball two. Two-one count is in there for strike two. Two-two pitch coming to Cortez. Swinging a ground ball past the infield, and Cortez is on base for the second time here in the seventh.
Number 3, Christina Clubber.
First pitch, Legere. Throw over to first is too high, but she was on the bag. She was on the bag and in time for out number one. No throw over to second, so that moves Cortez over as Clawberg grounds out. The throw was high, and the umps are going to talk about this. And she's out. First pitch to McKaylee Dooley is fouled off, 0-1. Next pitch is in there for strike two. Oh, 0-2 pitch outside, 1-2. One-two pitch on Dooley. Swinging a fly ball to right center. Maloney trying to get under and makes the catch. Oh, but she drops the ball. She drops the ball. She had it in her glove, and it dropped.
Number 15.
So Dooley reaches on an error. And with one out, the Spartans to the heart of their lineup with Bailey Phillips.
Yeah, Mara does a good job.
1-0 pitch to Phillips. She's doubled today. She swings and grounds it right to Springers. Throw to first is in time for out number 2. Spartans have runners now at second and third
All right, ladies, come on.
for Maddie Farrell.
For Maddie Farrell.
First pitch is in there for strike 1 on Maddie Farrell. She's reached base twice with a walk and a fielder's choice and scored a run. Spartans, 2 runners in scoring position, down by 4, 2 outs in the 7th. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. One pitch coming. It is in the dirt. Throw back to third. A very dangerous throw, but not in time. 2-1 the count. Two-one pitch. Ground ball to Lascano. Gloves it. This should do it. It's over. The Sharks take game 2 of this 3-game series. The first game of this doubleheader with an 8-4 win over the Tampa Spartans.
Sharks win.
The Sharks broke out early 2-0. Then Tampa tied it up. Then after that, the Sharks rang out 6 unanswered.
And 8 hits for Tampa. And 8 runs and 13 hits.
Spartans get 2 more, and they left 2 in scoring position. The Sharks hold on to win it, as Dominique Springers, the winning pitcher, goes the distance, runs her record to 6-2, and Sam Kay, the losing pitcher, falls to 2-4. The Sharks now have a record of 14-18, 4-7 in the SSC. Spartans 17-11, 8-6 in the SSC. A big Coach Lemaire being really aggressive with the base runners. 7 stolen bases today. That created a lot of chances, and that led to a big game for the Sharks as they take the second game. It is a 1-1 tie. We go to the rubber match here at the A.D. Griffin Sports Complex. That'll take place in about 30 minutes or so. Roughly a little after 2 o'clock. Sharks get the win, 8-4. Springers, the winning pitcher. We'll be right back here on NSUSharks.com for the final game of this 3-game series between the Sharks and the Spartans. I'm Darren Hendricks. We'll see you in a moment. Welcome back to NSUSharks.com. I'm Darren Hendricks here. We are ready for the final game of this three-game series between the NSU Sharks and the Tampa Spartans.
In left field, number 3, Caitlin Blackwood. At first base,
The same lineup for the Sharks,
at second base, number 8,
except Lexi Storer now the pitcher. She is on the mound. Behind the dish is Alex Suzuki. First to third, Keely Mayers, Daniela Bautista, Cindy Legere, and Maite Lascano. Left to right is Caitlin Blackwood, Dana Edmondson, and Megan Maloney.
leading off for the Tampa Spartans, number 14, center fielder Serena Cortez.
Serena Cortez will lead off for the Spartans. In the game earlier, Cortez went 2 for 4 with 2 singles. And the first pitch misses low and away for ball 1. This one is line in the center, but caught by Dana Edmondson for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 3, Christina Klauber.
Christina Klauberg now at the plate. 1 out, the base is empty. First pitch, she swings and fouls that one back. The 0-1 pitch is grounded right to Lascano. Good glove throw to first is in time for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down.
Batting third, the pitcher, number 9, McKaylee Dooley.
That'll bring up McKaylee Dooley, starting pitcher for the Spartans in this matchup. The first game she reached base 3 times, single, hit by pitch, and an error, scored twice. And she bloops this one into foul territory. Lascano makes the catch. Did she hold on? No. Almost made the catch. Almost held on to it, but nice effort by the third baseman out there. So Dooley sees another pitch. And that'll miss for ball 1. Two outs and the base is empty. Next pitch is fouled back. 1-2 the count on Dooley. In case any of you missed it, the Sharks took the first game of this doubleheader 8-4. Sharks had 7 stolen bases in that game. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Lexi fans Dooley. 1-2-3 go the Sharks. They're due up to hit in the home half of the first.
No runs, no hits, no errors. No
Starting with Blackwood, Maloney, and Edmondson. In the final game of this 3-game series on NSUSharks.com. Kalen Blackwood will link things off for the Sharks in the home half of the first inning.
Sharks, the left fielder number 3, Kalen Blackwood.
Blackwood went 1 for 4 in the first game with a RBI single. One swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1 the count. Here's a little looper. That'll drop for a base hit over the infield. And Blackwood with a leadoff single.
Batting second, the right fielder number 14, Megan Maloney.
The first pitch is low and away for ball 1. Clark over at third, expecting a bunt to come her way or a ground ball to come her way. Here's Maloney. Had 2 singles. Here is a bunt. It comes right to her. Throw to first is in time, and that moves Blackwood over to second.
The center fielder, number 11, Dana Edmondson.
Dana Edmondson swings in the first pitch, pops it up, it hits the net. That's a foul ball. Next pitch is upstairs for ball 1. Next pitch is a little foul ball. The third base line. 1-2 the count to Edmondson. Next pitch is fouled off again. Still 1-2 the count. One-two pitch to Edmondson. That hits her. Edmondson hit on a 1-2 pitch. She'll take a free base. Sharks at first and second with 1 out.
Batting fourth, the designated player, number 34, Dominique Springers.
And the first pitch to Springers is fouled back. Dooley at the plate. Behind the dish is Maddie Farrell. First to third is Jensen, Taylor Farrell, Clawberg and Clark. Left to right press, Cortez, Reyes. Next pitch is popped up in the air. Calling off is Farrell. Makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the pitcher, number 20.
That'll bring up Lexi Storer.
Storer.
Storer 1 for 4 in the first game earlier today with a RBI single and a run scored. First pitch, off-speed pitch, catch for strike 1. One pitch to Storer. A big swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 the count on Storer. Next pitch will miss outside, 1-2.
When the count is wrong, I can't tell that.
1-2 count coming to Storer. A foul ball. Count remains 1-2.
We did that last game too with one of them. With like the run thing.
1-2 pitch to Storer. Upstairs, 2-2.
He keeps throwing up the count.
2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left center, but it is going to be tracked down and caught by Press. Looked like Lexi had him beat, but it was just a little too much air under it. Sharks leave 2 on. We're through 1 in this final game, this 3-game series, the rubber match. Scoreless on HUSharks.com. Bailey Phillips at the plate. She takes ball 1. Next pitch is popped in the air. Bautista settles under it, makes the catch for out number 1. Now bring up the catcher, Maddie Farrell. She's been the one that always, well, she's been the one that's really either started something or done a lot of damage in both games. As she flies this one, it'll carry foul. It's been Farrell and Press that have been the kickstarts for the Spartans. Especially Press, because in the first 2 games, she's got 2 hits. 2 singles and 2 doubles. 1-1 pitch now on Farrell. The younger sister to Taylor Farrell. 1-1 pitch will catch the outside corner for strike 2. Next pitch fouled back. 1-2 the count remains. Sharks with the win. There's a ground ball right to Leger. Gloves it. Throws the first in time to Blackwood for out number 2. To Mayers. Blackwood's out and left. Leger to Mayers.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, number 18, Shelby Press.
And right now the Sharks 4-6. 4-6 in the conference standings. They are now tied with Florida Tech. Of course, PBA leads in the standings at 9-0. Embry-Riddle 9-3. Tampa with their loss at 7-6. There's strike one on the outside corner. 1-1 the count.
Very nice Florida Tech 2 in the 6th.
Barry up on Florida Tech 9-2 in that three-game series. Of course, Barry stands at 1-5 in the conference. 2-1 on press. And there's a rocket foul, heads up over there, as that one hits the dugout. Shelby Press yesterday had 2 doubles. Earlier today, she had 2 singles. Next pitch, she bloops it. Batista getting under it. 1, 2, 3, go the Spartans. Sharks due up in the home half of the second inning. We're scoreless in the rubber match between the Sharks and Spartans on NSUSharks.com. First pitch to Alex Suzuki. Check swing. She didn't go.